especially when they had a leg injury, but Koloff has got intestinal fortitude to hang in there.
Well, you see that Barry Windham has dropped back there in order to get more pressure on that leg. He has used every inch of the area and also reached out there surreptitiously to grab the hand of James J. Dillon. So the legs are tied up. They're both tied up, but the man in pain is Nikita Koloff, and he is trying to withstand it. He may reach that point where pain doesn't matter to him, but that is a bad place to be. The legs are wrapped around each other in a way that can hurt either man's leg if the pressure should be able to be reversed. And I'm not saying that he can do it, but Koloff is probably thinking about it. And his second thought is to get to that rope and crawl out underneath that rope if he can make it. If he can turn him over, he's going to be able to reverse that hold and do it properly. And you can see now, as he gets a little bit of leverage, that he is turning him loose. And Windham has lost the effectiveness of his hold. His leg underneath is all that's stopping him, but he's turned now, and the strength belongs to Nikita Koloff. He's able to use his good leg more than he is able to use his bad one. And now, Pete, if he had been able to hold that, I think we would have had the end of this match. But I don't think we've got it now.
Nikita Koloff looking one more time for that opportunity. And you saw James J. Dillon just a few moments before. He knows that he had Barry Windham, his man, had Koloff down on the mat in that figure four. And James J. Dillon may have caught himself counting the eggs before they hatched. And Nikita Koloff, a sheer determination. Not only did he not quit, but he reversed that figure four. But the match is continuing, and that's what Koloff has got to face right now. Barry Windham stays after him. He's got the Russian Bear down on the mat, and now Barry, as he looks for those ropes, as a big man and coming off those ropes, he can sometimes land that final blow, that final kick, whatever it takes. And it's going to take quite a bit to keep Koloff down, and he missed. He came flying halfway across the ring, and Koloff saw Barry flying at him and got out of the way.
Well, if you call biting off more than you can chew or leaping off for more than you can jump, that was what took place right then and there. He wanted to land on the leg. He wanted to land with that on the knee with that forearm, but it didn't work. And now, as they stand up there and battle, Nikita has a 50-50 chance. His legs seem to have improved just a little bit there, and that's the way with those things. They slip out, they slip back in. And if you can keep it in long enough, you can work him over as he's doing right now.
Well, Koloff was waiting for that opening, and he just had it when Barry Windham flew across the ring and missed. And Koloff, as a competitor, he knows if he takes the battle to him, that opening, that one stroke of good luck, and Koloff's on top. And we almost had it. And Koloff quickly covered Barry, and Barry almost wasted too much time and almost didn't get out in time.
Yes, a little bit too confident. He was overconfident when he climbed up on that rope. He wasn't even sure that he could make that distance, but he decided that once he had gone up there, he was going to take the chance. But did you see that flying headbutt that the Russian gave him? And look at James J. Dillon on the outside, and James J. Dillon is the menace in this particular battle. Barry Windham is declared the winner, but
seconds. The winner of the match and the new United States heavyweight champion, Barry Windham.
Well, we saw Koloff as he lifted Barry Windham to bring him back into the ring. That left leg gave way, and you couldn't tell it was from the injury or James J. Dillon grabbed it. But one thing for certain, we know that when the count came down, James J. Dillon had that left leg. The count should have been stopped, and Koloff's complaint right now. And the controversy rages on here at the Coliseum, but nevertheless, going up the aisle, Barry Windham, the new U.S. heavyweight champion, and the thousands of fans here in the Coliseum don't agree with it. They don't agree that he beat Koloff, and they don't agree with his joining up with the Four Horsemen. We'll be back in just one moment.